Hello, everybody, and welcome. My name is Julie Mann, and I show men and women how they can live healthy, happy, sustainable lives by changing their habits and using cutting-edge products that help them to age really well. And I'm absolutely delighted because today I'm joined by Dr. Wendy Lyon. And Dr. Wendy is a relationship coach, and I'm going to hand straight over to you, Wendy, for you to talk to us about 5 healthy habits to attract love.
Thank you so much, Julie. It is such a pleasure to be here with you today. And I know how you love to help people have healthy habits. So today we're talking about 5 healthy habits to attract love. And I thought I'd jump right in with the first and probably most important habit. And that is to make choices from a loving place. So what does that mean? That means rather than coming from fear or lack, we come from a place of love and abundance. And that, let me kind of spell that out for you. So often I've been doing this work for over 20 years, and I realize what stops people from attracting the love they want is the fear that I'll be hurt, I'll be rejected, or this thinking that there's lack, that there's no one out there for me, I'll be alone. So the opposite of that is to be open to possibilities. And let's just take a moment and see, what does it even feel like when we're coming from this place of fear? When we're afraid, when we're thinking, oh my God, change, the unknown, it's scary. How does that feel in the body? Like, right? Is that something you're familiar with, Julie?
Yeah, no, I absolutely can. I have experienced that for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like this week, our bodies contract, we withdraw and feel distrusting, like, oh my gosh, it's scary out there and I better just hide. So if you're coming from a place of love and abundance, you are open to possibilities. There's unlimited possibilities. Love can be anywhere. And there's hope. So hope in your heart that I can have love in my life. That is possible. So it's such a completely different place to be coming from in your life. And it feels good. It feels expansive. It feels exciting. You're trusting that love is possible. So what does that even mean? Making choices from a loving place. Well, some loving choices you can make. You could show up in the world, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, show up with kindness and a smile. That's not that hard. You can do it. You can absolutely do this. And the most important place to be loving is with yourself. So you want to make self-care a priority. Take care of yourself. You deserve that loving kindness. Absolutely. So many people forget about this. No, you've got to be loving and kind to you first. And just notice the judgment that you have towards yourself, towards others. And it's just awareness of it is a great first step. You can choose acceptance. You can choose, that loving way of looking at things that's accepting of yourself, accepting of others. So this is a big one. If you can do this one healthy habit, that's going to change your life. It's huge. Yeah.
Brilliant. And I think you actually attracted love in your own life, didn't you, using these principles?
Well, of course I did. I've been doing yes. And prior to finding my beloved husband, now we've been married almost 17 years. But before that, I wasn't always so savvy, and I didn't always make the right healthy choices. So I learned. I did. My goodness. Well, my background in psychology and coaching, and I practice everything that I preach. And my second step is to ask for the love that you want. So the second healthy habit to attract love is, rather than just waiting and hoping and maybe someday love will come to me, no, you actually have to do something about it. And of course I did, and I am, happily married now. So you need to get clear about, well, what is it that you want? You need to be specific and discerning. Regarding a love relationship, maybe you want to get married, maybe you want to have children. Maybe you want a life partner, but you don't want to remarry. you need to get clear about what is it. And this is where I spend a lot of time with my clients, helping them get that clarity, what's essential, what's not essential. It takes time, but getting clear and asking for it. You ask for what you want. So you're gonna ask the universe, you're gonna ask your family, ask friends, they can introduce you to people. You want to show up online asking for what you want, and offline with a very clear request of what is it. This is where so many people make mistakes. They're not clear. They don't ask. And oh, I hear this a lot from clients. Oh my God, I can't just come right out and say that I want to get married. Like, they'll run away. Well, yes, the ones who run away are not for you. They're just not for you. You don't want to be with somebody who doesn't want what you want. The right partner is aligned, shares your vision, is compatible in all the ways that matter to you. So this is so important to ask for what you want. And even in simple things, you can get in the habit. This is a healthy habit, starting to ask for what you want rather than hoping, oh, maybe this person will read my mind and guess. How well does that work, people? Not so great. Not so great. No. I mean, you don't have to demand, I need this and you better give it to me. No, no, no. You're just putting it out there. I am ready to share my life with somebody who has a shared vision, who is compatible in all the ways that matter, and who's really a passionate partner committed to a life together. That's, get that clarity, ask for it. Amazing things can happen when you ask for what you want. So, shall we go on to a third healthy habit?
Yes, do.
All right. So, you bet. So next, yes, you want to ask for what you want, but then you also need to be able to say no to what you don't want. Okay. And I'm working with people of all ages. They're often online, and guess what? Online, you may come across quite a few people who are not what you want. Okay, that's fine. You want to say no to the scammers and the players and those who are not available. Really, anyone who doesn't meet all of your essential requirements. And it's so important to get clear, well, what are those requirements? And it's not tall, dark, and handsome. Those aren't the requirements. Right? I know sometimes you think, oh yeah, that's important. No, that's not really it. It's the things that have to be there for you. Maybe honesty, maybe fidelity, maybe having a family together, those kinds of things. So you don't want to be wasting your time or energy or getting all upset over people who don't show up for you. Like, I hear this all the time. Oh, they're ghosting me. That's what happens a lot, especially with online dating. People disappear, which is rude, yes, but okay, it happens, and you don't have to take it personally. And you just kind of are saying no to all those things like that, and you're not getting all worked up about it. That's the challenge. The healthy habit is to let it go, let them go. If it's not what you want, then it's okay. This is not your match made in heaven. It's okay. So if somebody isn't showing up the way you want them to show up, that's okay. And you can say no to what you don't want. You don't have to try to mold somebody into being that right partner for you. That's the mistake we often make. I know I did that plenty before I met my husband. I thought, oh, I'll just, fix him up a little and then he can turn into the right husband. Never works. No, don't waste your time trying to do any of that. You just want to let them go. So that's a really healthy habit. And again, you can apply this to other aspects of life. So you're asking for what you do want, but you're saying no to what you don't want, which is liberating. So nobody has to go changing to be what you want, and you don't have to contort and turn yourself into a pretzel to try to be what somebody else wants, and if you're not already that, you just get to show up and be you. You get to be your authentic self. That's actually another healthy habit. I'm throwing it in there. Just be be your authentic self, show up, be present. You're asking for what you want. You're saying no to what you don't want. So we've got 3 healthy habits so far. Are we ready to continue?
Yeah.
All right, fantastic. Thanks, Julie. I hope your listeners are paying attention. And these are simple things you can do, not always easy, but simple.
Yeah, you make it simple, Wendy.
Yeah. I mean, doing those 3 things can change your life. Seriously. And then my 4th healthy habit for attracting love is to visualize having it, whatever it is that you want. So you want to get into this habit of maybe giving yourself a couple minutes. It could be the morning and the evening, whenever it's convenient for you, where you're taking a moment to really get a sense of not just visually, but kind of all your senses about how does it feel when you're showing up, being your best self, living a life that you love with the love of your life. So it can be amazing. Let's take a quick moment right now. You can just close your eyes. Take a deep breath. And just get a sense of how you feel when you're on top of the world. You're feeling confident, you're feeling successful, and you are just radiant, filled with love, absolutely lovable, just as you are. And you get a sense of how that feels. You're happy, and imagine you're living a life that you love, whatever that is for you, however that looks. And you're sharing that life with your ideal partner who's there for you, who's a great match for you. You're feeling connected, adored, content. Just take a breath and let that sink in. That's where you belong, feeling like that. And from that place, anything is possible. So you can anchor that feeling, remember what it feels like, and come back to this place. And you can expand on it. You can play with it. You could have a lot of fun with this. So this is a great healthy habit to get into that feeling place of visualizing having this life that you love with the love of your life, and how good it feels. So any questions about those 4 healthy habits before we launch into our last one?
No, but it's such an amazing feeling, Wendy.
Oh, good.
A sense of expansion and fullness and joy and effortlessness as well, like this. Yeah.
Beautiful. Absolutely the opposite of the fear and lack place. So coming from that place, you are magnetic, you're radiant, you're irresistible. So you want to attract love. That's how you do it. And my 5th healthy habit is to get support. Ask for help. Don't just hope love will happen. Someday love will find me. Somebody will come knocking on my door. He'll show up on a white horse. Chances are, well, maybe, you never know, but it will be a lot smoother and easier for you if you get support and get help from people who devote their lives to helping others to have love. So it could be a coach, it could be a therapist, it could be some sort of personal growth work, dating and relationship experts. There's a lot of people out there and a lot of support to be had. So don't feel like, oh, I have to just do it all by myself. Because really any other aspect of life, you would get support if you wanted to learn another language, or if you wanted to get better at playing a sport or whatever it is. You wouldn't just hope that it'll happen. You would, study and practice and get help. So this is this is an area people say it's the most important part of life, and having love in your life. So get that help. And of course, I'm here. I've been doing this work over 20 years. I've helped more people than I can count, individuals, couples, you name it. So I'm happy to offer support, and I have some free support.
Wonderful.
As well. Yes, I'd be happy to offer a complimentary love consultation. I don't have that many available, but there's usually a few available. And I'd also be happy to offer people here a copy of my roadmap to relationship success. It's from my book with Deepak Chopra. You can get that right on my website. And I do have another thing too. I have my video guide. I have my True Love video guide, which is chock full of goodies for you if you're wanting love in your life.
That would be absolutely wonderful, Wendy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all of Wendy's links below this video. So the free gift she was talking about, the consultation, get in there before someone else books it, and, have a session with her and find out more, because, Wendy's got, like she says, she's actually attracted her life partner, and she's walking the talk. So thank you, Wendy, so much for just giving us the benefit of your wisdom. And thank you everyone else for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed it, and tune into the next one. And as I say, look at the links below.
Thank you very much. It's been such a pleasure talking with all of you, and I wish you all the best. Much love to everyone listening. Thank you, Julie.